What would you do if you ran into someone you loved as a child and realized your story was never really over? Hi, I'm Jessie, and welcome back to Whispers of Love. Tonight's story is about second chances, forgotten promises, and a love that quietly waited through time. It's called A Love Rekindled. So, find a quiet space, get comfortable, and let's begin. Anna hadn't been back to her hometown in nearly 10 years. The city she moved to had become her world: new people, new places, a fast-paced job in architecture, but sometimes, in her dreams, she still found herself back on that old swing set behind the elementary school, laughing beside a boy with messy brown hair and eyes full of wonder. His name was Davood. They were inseparable, once best friends from first grade through middle school. They shared secrets, scraped knees, and endless afternoons chasing clouds. But life, as it often does, had other plans. Anna moved away for high school. Davood stayed. They promised to write. They didn't. Life moved on, or so they thought. One rainy afternoon, Anna ducked into a quiet cafe tucked between a bookstore and a flower shop, the kind of small-town place that smells like cinnamon and nostalgia. As she ordered her coffee, she glanced toward the corner. There he was, Davood, older, broader shoulders. That same familiar way he tilted his head when deep in thought. He was reading a paperback, his fingers absent-mindedly tapping the table. She froze. Was it really him? Before she could turn away, his eyes lifted and locked with hers. Anna? His voice was deeper now, but still unmistakable. She smiled. Davood, I can't believe it. They stared for a moment, long enough for 10 years to melt away. He stood up slowly, unsure if it was okay to hug her. She stepped forward and did it first. The kind of hug that says, I missed you, but I didn't even know how much until now. They sat by the window. Time collapsed as they talked for hours. First came the old memories: childhood games, forgotten songs. That one time they tried to build a tree house and ended up breaking a neighbor's fence. But slowly, the conversation deepened. Davood shared how he'd stayed in town, opened a small woodworking shop, and volunteered at the local library on weekends. Anna talked about the chaos of the city, how loud everything felt all the time, and how she often longed for something simpler, something real. There was silence, but the kind that's full of understanding, not awkwardness. Davood finally asked, Do you ever think about how things might have been if you hadn't moved away? Anna nodded slowly. I do, more often than I admit. Then a pause, a glance, a deep breath. Would you want to have dinner with me tonight? He asked. Maybe we can find our rhythm again. Anna smiled. That shy, radiant smile that Davood remembered all too well. I'd love that, she said. Maybe this time we won't drift apart. Dinner turned into laughter. Laughter turned into long walks under street lamps. Walks turned into slow dances in the middle of empty streets. Over the next few weeks, they saw each other every day. It wasn't a rush. It was gentle, honest, familiar but brand new. They discovered new things about each other. Anna still collected postcards from every place she visited. Davood had learned how to make music boxes, and he gave her one that played their favorite childhood song. One night, under a sky full of stars, Anna whispered, Maybe this isn't about starting over. Maybe we're just picking up where we left off. Davood took her hand. Maybe, he said, this was always waiting for us. We just had to grow into it. Some loves are fireworks, loud, fast, and gone too soon. But others are embers, quiet, constant, waiting to be rekindled. Thanks for listening to Whispers of Love. I'm Jessie, and I just want to say thank you for staying with me until the end of tonight's story. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss what's coming next. Until next time, hold on to love, even the quiet kind.